Hi, welcome to Trading with TK, teaching you to turn ideas into money. We're at www.tradingwithtk.com, and today's Thursday, May 1st, and the market took off with such speed that I had whiplash in my neck trying to keep up with them. But, it was fun to watch. But the market is, on a short-term basis, overbought, and I would really like to see it pull back. It would be healthy for them to pull back and regroup, maybe 100 points or so, and regroup and then have another surge like they did today. If they continue to push higher from these levels, when the sell-off finally comes, it gets it can be a little dicey sometimes. So the healthy thing is for them to pull back, but I can only read the indicators. I can't control the market. I can't make them go down. So we'll see how that develops tomorrow. But stay tuned for our final segment, because we've got all new support levels. As the market moves higher, all the support levels change. They actually follow the market up. So don't miss our last segment. We're going to point those areas out for you. What else have we got? We've got a new idea for tomorrow that we're going to try and buy. And we're going to take a look at the stock that we bought this morning, ADLR. We'll take a quick look at the stock I sold. Micron chart still looks okay. It was just time to ring the register. It took 11.5% out of the stock in 10 days, and we want to put some money in the till. Okay, so without further ado, the stock for tomorrow that we're going to try and buy is 3Com, symbol COMS. And in just a moment, we'll take a look at its chart, and I'll show you exactly how we are going to take this idea and turn it into some money. So don't go away. I'll be right back. Okay, we're looking at a daily bar chart of COMS, and this is a call on the long side. We'll be looking to buy this stock around $2.40 or $2.45. That's exactly where it closed. And we have a target up here of $3.40. Volume in the stock today was 2,700,000, so it trades quite a bit. It's pretty liquid. What do I see? Why do we like this stock? Well, we first bought it over in here. We got a little pop out of it. I think maybe in here we bought it. We got a little bit of a pop out of it, and then we spent a whole month just watching it go nowhere, and we finally gave up on it. And I think I lost a penny over in here. But I've been watching it ever since, because I thought it had potential, and we've been keeping an eye on it, and I think it's finally ready to do something. I'm going to point out this pattern I see. I finally see a small ascending triangle. Like I said, I've been watching for a while because I thought it had potential, and now I finally see a reason to buy it. And there's our ascending triangle. It actually broke out a little bit today above it. So that's our idea for tomorrow. I'm going to repeat that. This is a recap. COMS, call on the long side. We think we can make $1 on it. Let's take a look at the stock we bought today, ADLR. Ascending triangle is still intact. I told you this is a slow-moving stock. This is a whole month's worth of action, but the picture is there. That's what we're betting on. It's a nice-looking ascending triangle, and once it gets through this top, it should start to move pretty quickly. There's the old saying in technical analysis: the longer the base, the bigger the breakout. And we've got a pretty good long base here. It's been going on for almost 2 months. So I think once it breaks out through the top end of this pattern, it should start to move fairly quickly then. We just need to be patient with that. All right, let's take a look at Micron Technology. Nothing really wrong with the chart. I just had the position for 10 days. We had 11.5% made on it. It kind of got back to the old high. I didn't know whether or not it was going to be able to get through on the first try or not. Tomorrow it may blow out and open up $1.50. That would be fine, because then when it pulls back down to 8.13 where I sold it, I'd probably be looking to buy it back. But we just thought it was time to ring the register and put some money in the till. That was our thinking there. Let's take a look at the major indexes, because we definitely want to see where these new levels are. Like I said, the market short term is overbought. I'd really like to see it come down. It would be healthy for everybody, and then it could regroup and then move higher. And actually, that's the way it's been going. So I'd like to see that repeat. But we won't know till tomorrow. Okay, this is the Dow Jones averages, and I want to point out this support area here. This old high here, as it broke out through it and came back, you see how it contained any pullback and then moved higher. So this support is to this breakout as this support right here is to this breakout. You see it? Okay, so that's our first line of support, And our second line, which is major, is down here. So we're going to turn this into an hourly chart, see if these numbers, see if these prices make sense. Well, they look like they make perfect sense to me. Okay, this is the old high. You take it across. First line of support. Like I said, I'd love to see the market pull back down into here and regroup and then go again, rather than push higher from here. It could push higher, but my indicator is pretty overbought. So eventually, it's got to come down from some level. Hopefully from here, and that would be I think that would be the healthiest. All right, so this is our first area of support. This is like back in a truck if it ever gets there. I don't think you're going to see these levels in the next couple of days, or for a while actually. And let me give you these numbers here. This first line of support in the Dow is 12,880, and the second line down here is back in the truck is that 12,800 area. It's actually a little higher now. It's more like 12,830. So that's the Dow. Those are your two levels. Let's take a look at the transportation average. These have always been the leader and will always continue to be the leader, and all good technicians, or all smart technicians, always follow these. And this whole thing started, I don't know how many of you have been following me, but for those of you who remember me pointing out this reverse head and shoulders, head, left shoulder, right shoulder, and I told everybody it's a pretty bullish formation, and no one listened. Everybody thought I was crazy. No one agreed with me that the market was going up, and that's how I kind of knew I was right. When no one agrees with you, you're usually right. When everyone agrees with you, you're going to be wrong. So that's the way it works. Anyway, look what we got out of that pattern. That breakout, pullback, breakout, pullback, breakout, pullback, breakout. All right, let's find out where the support areas are in here. Okay, that's a good support right there, and of course the bottom of this is gigantic support. Now we're going to turn this into an hourly and see where they come out. Okay, close, but I would go with this support right here, or for this high. So any pullback down into here, I would think this would hold, regroup, and then start up again. If the world would have come to an end, it might get down to this level. But I think the world would have to come to an end to do that. And then you'd probably be the only buyer anyway, so just back in the truck. Okay, so these levels in the transports are, this first level here is 5243, and this level down here is 5164. So there you have it. Those are the transportation. Let's take a look at the QQQs. Now, one of my readers wanted to know why I don't deal with other indexes like this S&P 500 or some other indexes. There's tons of them because they all tell the same picture. The same story is being told by all of them. Yes, some of them are ahead of others. Like this one came out early and helped me understand that the market was going higher long before anybody else did. But even the S&P 500 is finally broken out, though I don't know what the bears are going to hide in now. They're still calling this a rally in a bear market, but I don't know. It's gone pretty far for it to be a rally in a bear market, and the buyers are so convincing that, well, I just don't believe it's a rally in a bear market. I don't like to term things bear market, bull market. I like it because it locks you into it traps you into a way of thinking. You need to just call them uptrends and downtrends. Some are bigger than others. That's all. All right, let's get back to our support areas here because I'm running out of time. This is our first line of support, which is the old high. Any pullback, that should hold it. And if it doesn't, this is the back in the truck spot. This is an hourly. This would make perfect sense for the market to pull back down right into this area here, regroup, and then go again. And if the world were to come to an end, this is the buy everything in sight area. And I'll give you these levels. This level here, top level is 12,000. I'm sorry, is 4780. That's 4780. And this area here is 4722. So there you have it. That's my view of the market. Until tomorrow, this is TK signing off.